Hi, I'm Debbie Janoff. I'm a certified integrative nutrition health coach, and I'm the owner of Holy Fit Nutrition. So I'd like to give you an idea of how to make a green smoothie. So if you've never had a green smoothie before, and some people are a little bit nervous to try green smoothies, I will tell you that the simplest way to start is by using spinach, because spinach has no flavor. It doesn't add any flavor to the smoothie, but it adds tons of essential vitamins and minerals, and it does make it green, so you just need to get past the color. So to start off, what I'm going to do is show you the ingredients that I'm going to put into the blender. Now, I've already added a cup of almond milk, and I prefer to use the Khalifa almond milk. That's my favorite brand, but you just want to look and make sure they have no carrageenan in it. Carrageenan is potentially carcinogenic. Some of the almond milks have it, some they don't. This does not. I believe the 365 brand from Whole Foods does not, and Trader Joe's brand does not. So it doesn't have to be the most expensive. You can definitely find things that are less expensive and still healthy. I do 1 cup of almond milk and I add a cup of coconut water. I love this brand. This is my favorite. This is harmless coconut water. You can use whatever coconut water you want. Just watch. There is sugar in coconut water. This one actually in a bottle has 15 grams. We're not using the whole bottle, but the sugar is from the natural coconut, and there is a ton of minerals in coconut water. It is got a ton of electrolytes. It's a great thing to drink after you've worked out really hard. When I go for a run, I love to take coconut water with me, especially in the warm weather. I never feel dehydrated afterwards. My son, who played football in college, actually drank coconut water. It's better than Gatorade. It's great for a hangover. And if you're not into that, you can actually use water instead. So a cup of almond milk and a cup of water. The great thing about that is now you're going to get 2 cups, which is 2 servings. You can make it at night, which is what I'm doing now, so that you have something for tomorrow morning and you have for the next day also. I wouldn't keep it longer than 2 days, but if you had to push it 2.5 days, I'm making it tonight for, today is Thursday, I'm making it for Friday and for Saturday's breakfast. So what I like to do to the almond milk, I'm gonna add, I'll show it to you this way. So chia seeds. What the best thing to do with chia seeds, if you're able to remember, is you take a tablespoon of chia seeds, you put it in some water and let them soak. They become gelatinous. You can see that they've become thick like this, like a jelly. I have to be honest, I don't always remember to soak them. So what I try to do is put them in to the blender before I add any of the solids, and that way it gets a chance to get wet and just get coated. If you don't soak your chia seeds, a lot of times they'll get stuck in your teeth. Not very pretty. Just a tip. Then what I add is I'm going to add 2 handfuls of spinach. Now remember, this is for 2 servings. I'm going to put 2 handfuls of my greens, and I also wanted to show you a tip that I do when I buy my greens. I take them and I line a Ziploc bag with paper towel, and then I put the greens in and I roll it up really tight and get all the air out, so you can see that the air is all out of here. Spinach tends to wilt in the refrigerator. It lasts much longer if it's in the Ziploc bag. This has been a few days already in the refrigerator and it's still fresh. So I put the spinach in. I'm going to add a little fresh ginger. This is organic fresh ginger. You don't have to add it. Ginger is great for an anti-inflammatory. It's really healthy, really good for you. I, as you know, if you saw my other videos, love matcha green tea. And I'm gonna add a teaspoon of matcha. Matcha is super for you. It's energizing. It's got caffeine in it. Like I said, this is a great smoothie for the morning. You're gonna get a ton of vitamins and minerals. This is the culinary grade, so I use this one in my smoothies. I keep it in the refrigerator. I'm going to also add to my smoothie some coconut. This is fresh organic coconut. Well, this is unsweetened flaked coconut. This is the one that I like to use. It's unsulfured, doesn't have extra sugar in it. I just add a little pinch, gives it a little bit of sweetness. I like how it is. I try to top it off with some coconut also. And then I add spirulina. So if you're not familiar with spirulina, spirulina is a blue-green algae. Don't be scared. If it's your first time having a smoothie and this is something new to you, you do not need to add the spirulina. If you are an experienced and connoisseur of smoothies, it happens to be a great thing to add. Look at the color of this. I'm gonna put it, okay, so can you see this gorgeous green color? This is from all the chlorophyll. This happens to be an amazing source of protein. It's plant-based, obviously. It's got a ton of vitamins and minerals. I'm looking right now, it's got vitamin K, vitamin B12, manganese, magnesium. This is really healthy. And apparently, this started back with the astronauts. You know, this was something that was put into the astronauts' food. I add spirulina to the smoothies. You do not have to do that. This is extra. This is just an extra source of vitamins and minerals. And check out this measuring spoon. It fits inside spice jars. I'm very excited about that. Okay, so I've added all of those ingredients. I'm going to give it a sprinkle of cinnamon. Look at, I have hardly any left. Cinnamon is a thermogenic. It's a seasoning. It spices up the food a smidge. During this time of year, it's sort of warming to your body, even though you're gonna be drinking a cold smoothie. And then what I'm gonna add from the freezer is I'm gonna add a frozen banana. Now, what I do with my bananas, that one I've already opened the bag, as the bananas start to get dark and speckled, not totally gushy mushy, but just dark and speckled, peel the bananas, put them in a Ziploc bag, get all the air out of the bag so you can see it almost looks like it's vacuum packed. They totally stay yellow and fresh, frozen, but they're great to use in a smoothie. And then you don't have to throw out your bananas. I don't know about you, but I buy bananas all the time. They go bad if you don't do this. I have a refrigerator full of bananas, but we use them here. So I only use a half a banana, but that's because we've been doing smoothies for a long time in my house. I still break it in half because I'm putting it in the blender. If you are new to smoothies, start with a half, taste it. You can always add another half. So I'm gonna add some ice cubes. I'm gonna put them in the blender, and then I'm gonna put the top on, and I'm gonna whip it up. Now, I'm gonna save you from the noise because I've already done one, and I'm just gonna show you that this is what the smoothie looks like. It's delicious. It's gonna be breakfast for tomorrow. I'm gonna pour it in a glass. I'm gonna top it with a little sprinkling of the coconut, and we're gonna drink up. So that's breakfast for tomorrow. I hope you learned something. If you'd like some more recipes, you can go to my website, www.holyfitnutrition.com. You can look for recipes, and if you'd like more information on how I can help you feel better in your body, then please sign up and you'll get my newsletters. Go check out my Facebook page, and I look forward to checking back soon. Have a great night.